Good morning and welcome to News 9. I'm Nolan Pinto. Now the mood of the city is all over the social media, with posts from disappointed Bangaloreans making the rounds. Its impact will be seen in red at Freedom Park today.
Freedom Park, which has been the site of protests over the past couple of years, will wear a red look today. Hundreds of Bangaloreans will be coming together in protest against the increasing crime against women in the city. And social media is the platform bringing them together. Organized by the members of a page called Win Bangalore Back on Facebook, over 20,000 people have been invited. With the Bengaluru police giving their go-ahead for the protest, it will begin at noon and go on till 4 in the evening. Pages like Mums of Bangalore and Win Bangalore Back have been a platform to share and discuss various social issues in the city. Win Bangalore Back has received over 11,000 new members in barely 24 hours since the protests in Bengaluru broke out. It now has well over 17,000 members coming together and expressing their disappointment at the lackadaisical government. From sharing posts about the horrifying rape incidents reported in the city, the cops in action, Bengalurians have taken social media by storm. The horrifying rape of a 6-year-old at Vibgyor school in Marathalli brought the pathetic response of Bengaluru police to the focus of the whole nation. Yesterday, angry parents and concerned Bengalurians took to the streets, voicing their dissent. With today being a Sunday, thousands more are expected to gather at Freedom Park to raise their voice against the violence against women in Bengaluru. Bengalurians will be coming together dressed in red to make a statement and hoping to put an end to crime against women in the city. They're calling it the Red Day. A News9 report.
Well, Freedom Park, which has been the site of protests over the past couple of years, will wear a red look today. Hundreds of Bangaloreans will be coming together in protest against the increasing crime against women in the city. With Bangalore police giving their go-ahead for this protest, it will begin around noon and go on till 4 in the evening. Now, the horrifying rape of a 6-year-old at Vibgyor school in Marathalli brought the pathetic response of Bangalore police to the focus of the entire nation. Yesterday, angry parents and concerned Bangaloreans took to the streets voicing their dissent. With today being a Sunday, thousands more are expected to gather at Freedom Park to raise their voice against the violence against women in the city. The Bangaloreans will be coming together dressed in red to make a statement, hoping to put an end to crime against women in the city. They're all calling it the Red Day. Now, the police commissioner said that the rapists will be arrested in a day or two. So day 1 is up, and parents are worried that Raghavendra Radkar, Bangalore City Police Commissioner, just made an empty promise to get out of a tight situation yesterday. He is expected to arrive at the protest site at around 2:30. Well, for more on this, I'm joined in by my colleague Deepak Bopana, who is at Freedom Park. Deepak, what's the situation over there and have people started to assemble?
See the event starting from about 12 to 4, so we can people from about 11:30, not exactly now. Only the organizers are here. If you can see, the backstage is ready, which says the Red Brigade Win Bangalore Back, and the date and the time, everything, the venue, everything is mentioned here. With of course their side. This is the logo that they've been using for today's Red Day. So as of now there are no people, but the organizers is here. They're making sure that everything is set up before the people actually start pouring in. So the big highlight of the day will be Auratkar, and he will be expected to address the issue which was left halfway yesterday. So I have one of the main organizers here, Mark Rego, who is spearheading this particular thing. So what are the plans for today, and what is the appeal that you make out of the people?
Well, basically this is an objective. We have a 3-point objective over here by organizing this Red Day, and the 3 points that we want to make the messages we want to send back is: one is, we're definitely against these ghastly rapes that have happened in Bangalore and that have been occurring so often in the recent past. We are definitely against that. Number 2, and I think more strongly than that, we want the police to sit up and take action. We don't want those FIRs to be diluted. We don't want them to be watered down. We want the police to sensitize themselves to the citizens of Bangalore. Right now, they're coming across, people are getting a little apprehensive approaching a police station because they don't know what to expect over there. So definitely we want to send a very strong message to the police, and that is why we've invited Mr. Auradkar, the police commissioner, to join us today, and we're very thankful that he's agreed and he's said he will be over here. And the third objective, also equally more important and powerful, we want to send a message to all citizens of Bangalore that if you see any atrocities happening against women, against children, against, for that matter, anybody, don't stand by and just be onlookers. Do something about it. Raise your voice. Intervene. Prevent it. So these three messages are going to be our main messages that we want to send across to the people of Bangalore today.
Right. Now, what is the kind of reach that you had to the people? Of course, we know that you've been using social media as a medium. Have you used any other medium to bring out people? Have you spoken to the parents from Vipure? Are they joining in this protest? And what's the approximate crowd that we're expecting today?
Well, to be very honest, I started this on my Facebook page saying when I heard about the incident, and I just put up a status saying I want to do something about this. And I was tagged by a friend of mine on Facebook saying, Mark, you need to come on board here. And it was Win Bangalore Back. Okay, so a little page that I had started. And then we went on. When I joined in over there were about 17 of us, just 17 of us, and I'm talking about 5 days ago. I think the page has reached about 17,000 in the last 4 days. So it has gone pretty viral on Facebook, but also because quite a few of us have been very vocal about other causes in the past. Quite a few of the media houses and television channels have contacted us. So there's been a little bit of a publicity that's also gone out to the various media houses. And I think after the Win Bangalore Back campaign on Facebook, a lot more people have started sharing these messages and sharing these statuses, and I think we're going to have a pretty good turnout today because my phone has been ringing absolutely non-stop from yesterday. Once we actually announced that we were waiting for the permission to get this place, and once we got the permission, we actually said, okay, yeah, we are having it on Sunday between 12 and 4. I think after that, it's just been what's happening, how can we help? I mean, I've had sponsors it was so nice. Sponsors have just been coming forth because initially it was just our core team. We all put money in together. I mean, to get the stage, to get the backdrop, to get water, to get the permissions. We have to pay for permissions for this place. We just initially pulled in money and did it. And then suddenly out of the blue yesterday, sponsors just started coming and say, like, how can we help? Can I give you water? Can I give you a generator? Can I give you a sound system? So I think the hearts of Bangalore people have really come out, and that's very heartening. So I'm hoping I'm pretty confident we'll have a very big turnout today.
Right, now, what are the other things planned for the day? Of course, you said that about 12 o'clock you're expecting people to come in and actually come here. So what kind of a protest are we seeing? Is it going to be a peaceful one? Are you going to have entertainment here? Are you going to have social messages through the forms of entertainment that you're planning to have? How are you planning on the whole event?
Okay, first of all, let me just make this very clear that the core team, that's the organizers, all of us wearing the red t-shirts, we have not just come together as a group and said, oh, let's do this. We've actually sat down, we've planned it right down to the T. Okay, we've planned, you can see all of them going around now. Each of them have got their duties. We've got organizers for parking, we've got organizers in case of medical emergencies. We've also set up a separate area over there for senior citizens with seating. We've got stations for water. So a lot of planning has gone into this. But to answer your question very precisely, we have made it very clear to us and even our campaign on Facebook and whatever has gone to the press. This is a non-communal gathering. This is a non-political gathering, and this is a well, we are not here to bash individuals. This is going to be a totally peaceful protest. We are not going to. I can vouch for that because I've got the permission and my name. Anything happens, I go behind bars. We will not have any violence over here today.
So there you go, Nolan. The Red Brigade Army is all set for the Red Day, expecting a huge number today. Let's hope that the protest goes on, and actually the whole motive behind this protest to actually win Bangalore back is met out, and actually we don't have so many cases of rape, and moreover than that, we have justice met to these victims at the earliest.
Right, now Deepak, can you show us what's happening around you so people actually know that this is the situation on the ground?
Well, as of now, if you could notice around, the setup of the place is happening. You could see the backdrop. The stage is being set. The sound system has arrived. The volunteers have arrived. If you could notice the volunteers there, they've all come out there with their banners, with their placards. So these are the people who've been working for the past 1 hour here. So they'll have few more volunteers who will be coordinating the entire event. If you could notice that side, the police have already arrived. They understand the seriousness of things, especially with the kind of intensity with which the protest went on yesterday at the HAL grounds. Probably with the police expecting about 1,000 people, but the turnout went on to about 5,000. So they probably know that this could get to a large number. So the police, but as of now, none of the protesters have arrived. That's of course because they had said that all this is going to begin only by at about 12 o'clock, Nolan.
Now, Deepak, how do the people aim here to come out with a message to tell the authorities that they actually mean business? What do they plan to do? How do they plan to go about with that?
Nolan, as Reko just said, it's going to be just a normal protest, no violence. They're going to appeal. They're going to have different kind of slogans, placards holding out. Now, when Auratkar comes here, he will have to address, of course, yesterday's issue, which he left half the way. We'll have to wait and watch if he gives out an answer as to if any arrests have been made in the 6-year-old's case. And all the progress is, and these people have made it clear. Now, this particular protest is not specific to any particular case. This is regarding all the atrocities against women happening across the city, and this is not just particular to this particular Vibgyor case that we are talking about. So the people here will be demanding to win Bangalore back, to make Bangalore a safer city for women, where women can approach the police, go out there, and when they go out, they're treated well, and FIR is lodged at first hand. Facts are not diluted. So this is a protest it's a generic protest, Nolan. This is not with regard to only the 6-year-old or the 22-year-old. This is not regard to any particular case. This is regarding just winning Bangalore back, making it safer for the entire community of women in the city, Nolan.
Right, Deepak, I'm going to place you on hold for a moment. Now, my colleague Vivek is also there. While Deepak is standing inside the grounds, basically within where the protest will take place, Vivek is standing outside.